It's that time of year again. With the No November challenge in full effect, there will be no polishing the banister, no petting the cat, and certainly no shaking hands with the milkman. With 84% of Americans performing self-service on the regular, it looks like we're in for a long month. We're getting up close and personal to find out what happens to your body when you give yourself a hand. And more importantly, when you stop.
Is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it?
Is that a serious question?
Brace yourself. This video contains scenes of science. This is your body on No Masturbation for a month. Seen as a challenge of willpower, sexual detox, and endless meme material,
I'll do it myself.
No November is a challenge in which participants are forbidden to orgasm for an entire 30 days. The rules are simple. Number 1, no canoodling of any kind. And number 2, taking a self-guided tour is also strictly off limits. But before you swear off Lone Rangering for the month, why don't we put on some music, light some candles, and talk about your brain. When you're taking your talents to South Beach, your brain's lateral orbitofrontal cortex goes into rest mode. Basically, as your friskiness levels increase, your inhibitions decrease. Feelings of anxiety and fear start to go by the wayside. As you reach the final countdown, 30 major parts of your brain are getting saucy with each other. They've all got sexy names like the thalamus, hypothalamus, and genital sensory cortex. Each of them doing their part to give you that sweet, sweet oxytocin. Oxytocin is a hormone that performs double duty as a neurotransmitter. It's the hormone that pops up when someone goes into labor or moves sperm where it needs to go. It also kicks cortisol, the hormone commonly associated with stress, to the curb. With Buzz Killington gone, the party is just getting started downstairs. A chemical cocktail including norepinephrine, oxytocin, and vasopressin work as a sort of scouting party to make sure your finale goes off without a hitch. Or at least it would. Remember, your days of trolling the Bermuda Triangle solo are over. So, what happens when you stop? Would you have better skin? Does over-shucking your corn lead to pimples? Well, no, because it never did in the first place.
What's puberty?
It goes back to the simple days when youngsters were told that if they badgered their witness, their faces would break out.
That's right, hide behind jive talk.
And with teenagers being teenagers, both things were technically happening, so the rumor stuck. For most, No Nut November may just be boring. It might mean just getting a new hobby to fill the time and to keep your hands busy. But for those suffering from masturbation and pornography addictions, it's going to be a hard month. People suffering from pornography addiction have experienced withdrawal symptoms like fatigue, nausea, and anxiety. They've even had pornographic flashbacks. But here's the thing about masturbation. As long as it's not taking over your life or negatively impacting those around you, it's kind of up to you how much time you spend below the belt.
Groovy.
According to a study conducted by Skin Condoms, 84% of 18 to 38-year-olds went drilling for oil 3 times a week. The study also found that if you have brown hair, you might be one of the 21% of brunettes partaking in some self-maintenance daily. Listen, masturbation is a healthy, low-pressure sexual activity where you can indulge in a little personal exploration and release some sexual tension. It can help you relax, make sleeping a little easier, reduce your stress levels, and improve self-esteem. Plus, the endorphins being released help give you a sense of mental well-being. But a challenge is a challenge, so sounds like you've got some time to kill. Distraction. Something not sexy, yeah. Right, okay. Well, for your next challenge, we'll give you the exact opposite of arousal. Instead of swearing off choking your chicken for a month, you'll be holding in your poop. Hey, you wanted a distraction. We'll find out how that affects your body in another episode of Your Body On.